Anthony Joshua, Andy Ruiz, immediate post-fight reaction. It's not fair, man, that we got to keep staying up late to watch these fights over here. Listen to my voice. I can't even talk properly. Put my glasses on because I'm so tired, but take them off. You can see me. I am tired. So, yeah. Anthony Joshua made his American debut against the replacement. That's really harsh calling him a replacement, but obviously he's originally scheduled to fight Gerard Miller, who wouldn't say unfortunately he failed 3 drugs tests because he was trying to cheat. And who knows, he may have come away with the victory today if he'd fought with all them performance enhancing drugs inside of him. But yeah. Ruiz came in, as we know, even though late replacements come in, the guys are on standby. Like, they're training anyway, so they're there just in case. They're there ticking over. And yeah, man. We got a new heavyweight unified champion of the world. Mexico's first ever heavyweight world champion. And to be fair, I think not only Anthony Joshua, but the general public, we all overlooked Ruiz. We was just like, he's too small. We knew he had speed, but we just thought Anthony Joshua would be too big, too powerful for him. Joshua's been at this level longer, has fought in front of bigger crowds, although that is back home in England. We thought he'd probably be able to handle the pressure a lot better. Sorry, guys. And yeah, obviously Ruiz had one title shot before against Joseph Parker when they fought for the vacant WBO heavyweight title when they stripped Tyson Fury after he beat Vladimir Klitschko. And that was a close fight. Could have been a draw. I think he deserved at least a draw. But Joseph Parker got the nod. And yeah, kind of obviously had to wait his time to get his chance. And he got his chance. And he took it. It's crazy because when you look at it, you think to yourself, maybe if Parker took the same kind of risks, it's not even like Ruiz took risks, but if Parker would have, not shown Joshua so much respect, maybe he might have been able to come away with a win. But yeah, let's get to the fight. Ruiz, great tactics from the off. He put Joshua on the back foot, walked him down. I noticed that if you watch when Joshua fought Povetkin, the smaller guy, Joshua had a high guard to start with his lead hand anyway. And Povetkin was able to slip out of the way of his straight right, or his jab, and get his hooks in, get under his jab, get his hooks in. And I noticed Joshua in this fight, the way he adjusted in that fight, he had his lead hand low and was popping the jab from the waist. And he came out, obviously high guard, but then he kept changing. He'd drop his hand, he'd be throwing the jabs from the waist to try and confuse Ruiz. But Ruiz was game. He literally had the high guard, good head movement. And what he was doing was every time Joshua would throw a shot, he'd counter or he'd step in to fight range, which would make Joshua feel uneasy. And yeah, man, those fast hands. Joshua just looked uncomfortable fighting on the back foot. Like, it was just great tactics. He pushed him back the whole time. And I don't think Joshua, he's not used to fighting on the back foot. He's used to being in the centre of the ring, the bigger guy, stronger guy, forcing his guy back. But yeah, Ruiz done well, man. Came out, was boxing well, making Joshua have to think twice about throwing a lazy jab. But then again, even like you had the commentators say that when someone's countering you like he is, you can't even throw a hard jab because you leave yourself exposed. All he has to do is time it, slip out of the way, get inside, throw 3-4 punch combination, and yeah, trouble him. Obviously, same again, second round. Wasn't too much going on there. Again, a lot more feints. Joshua moving backwards. Pretty quiet round, from what I remember anyway. So sorry about this, man. And what is it? Third round. That's when the fight took off. Joshua's coming, throwing it's like one of the first time he's actually committed to throwing his right hand. He stepped in and was a 1-2 for a hook. He's caught Ruiz with the left hook and dropped him. And he definitely hurt Ruiz. When Ruiz got to his feet, he looked a bit unsteady. We know Joshua was going in for the kill, and he was letting his hands go, and he got caught with a left hook, actually 2 left hooks. Got caught with the first one as his throwing shot got hit. Through another right hand, Ruiz got under again, through another left hook. The second one's caught him on the temple, totally distorted him, and disorientated him. And put him down. Joshua, he looked hurt. He looked more hurt than Ruiz looked hurt when he got dropped. Joshua got to his feet. He just didn't look good at all. He just almost, there's getting hurt, but he just didn't look conditioned at all. You notice when he gets hurt, it seems like it takes everything out of him, where he just looked out on his feet almost. He managed to survive until the last, 15, 20 seconds of the round. And Ruiz had taken over, caught him again with overhand right, had him all over the place, and it's almost like a barrage of punches just had Joshua falling to the canvas. It wasn't so much a punch that knocked him down, a few punches, and he just looked exhausted, just dropped to his feet, to the ground, sorry. Got to his feet, beat the count again, and he just looked exhausted. He's like, this is round 3, bro. I don't know, man. Yeah, from that moment on, Joshua just didn't look sure at all. He had almost a panic look about him as he was moving around. It was like he knew that he was in a fight. Usually when he knocks people down, he takes over. But not today. Yeah, Ruiz showed a lot of heart, a lot of skill, fast hands, great counters. Through 4 or 5, Ruiz is taking over, working the body. Joshua was still moving backwards, not really. He's not doing anything to keep Ruiz off him. Then I forgot, I boiled the kettle, so I need a hot drink. Round 6 was interesting. Joshua started that round. It looked like he got almost his second win. He was doing well. But then towards the end of the round, last minute of the round, Ruiz took over. Started landing great body shots, taking the wind out of Joshua. You see Joshua's hands were low. He's almost moving, slipping with his hands low. And you're thinking, oh, the shots are so close to clipping him. As you say, when you get tired and you're not conditioned, you then start to react to punches. You're not anticipating them. You're not forcing your opponent to make a mistake. You're literally just in reaction mode. I need to get out of the way of what he throws and survive, basically. Round 7 came out. Joshua looked tired again. And Ruiz set up lovely for overhand right. Set up with all the body work he was doing. Joshua's hands come down. Overhand right, caught him great. And then just followed up with a barrage of punches. Joshua fell to the ground, got back up, looked at his corner, walked over to the corner. He just looked exhausted. He looked like he was done. And I was telling him, look, hands up, put your gum shield back in, because his gum shield was half out of his mouth, like he was trying to catch air. Gone back in again, and it's like Joshua's almost tried to come out and, stand strong, fight fire with fire. And he got caught again, but with another overhand right. But this one's hitting him, and it's just taking everything out of him. He's falling to the ground, spat his gum shield out, got to his feet, walked over to the corner, stumbled back to the corner, hands on the ropes, looking exhausted. The ref's asking him, are you okay? Are you willing to continue? He's like, yeah. But he's not showing it. He's just holding on to the ropes, breathing heavy. Ref's got his gum shield in his hand. And he just didn't look like he wanted to continue. And the ref waved it off. No complaints after the fight, you know. Yeah, Joshua was taking pictures with him in the ring, which was very good of him, actually. Like, it's weird because, like, when you saw, like, the press conference, Joshua let him hold his belts and Ruiz was posing with his belts, almost like maybe that was all part of the mind games, because usually you wouldn't touch the champion's belts because you're thinking, do you know what, I'm going to take him off you come fight night. But he was almost posing with the belts, like showing, do you know what, I was just so grateful to hold these belts. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to hold your belts. So Joshua probably thought, you know what, this guy knows he ain't going to win. He doesn't believe it himself, so... Yeah, man. It's crazy because obviously right now this is throwing the Wilder-Joshua fight into big doubt. It's annoying because, you know, we've all wanted that fight to happen. And it has shown vulnerability. Like I've said personally, obviously it's easy. Some people are probably going to say, oh, it's easy to say now. But anyone I've spoken to, we've spoken about the quickness of Wilder. And that right hand, he throws it so quick. And Joshua hasn't got the best footwork. And yeah, he's likely to get caught with that shot. It's showing today again that his feet aren't great. He's not good moving backwards if Wilder was to press him. And let's not talk about that. There should be a rematch clause in here anyway. Usually there is when a champion loses his titles, especially losing all three. There's definitely going to be a rematch clause in there, so... Got to go back to the drawing board. He's got to work on his conditioning because the conditioning is terrible. Every fight he's been in, he's looked extremely tired in the early rounds until he catches his second win, like maybe like 4, 5, 6. He just looks a bit knackered. And yeah, he needs to sort it out, man. I say, give your thoughts on what you thought on the fight. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that. And yeah, I'll probably look more into the fight properly with one of my guys. We have to sit down and properly break this fight down. But yeah, that's my immediate reaction. And thanks for watching the video, Reekz Boxing. If you enjoyed the video, just give it a little like down there. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. Just subscribe. Let me know in the comment section what you'd like to see us talk about, what sort of videos you may like to see. We get it cracking.